I feel like I look really orange, like my color is slowly coming back.
Yeah. Nagmo-vitamins ka?
Hindi na eh.
Di ba may multivitamins ka dyan?
Yeah, I need to take it today.
Take ka ng multivitamins. Salita ka na dyan. Hello guys, I'm back. I feel weird.
I feel very weird. I feel like...
I'm alive.
Ikaw na lang dito, ma. Ikaw na lang magsalita.
Ikaw naman.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Kumusta kayong lahat? Thank you so much for clicking back on this vid. So where have I been? For the last, I think, over a week, I've been in hospital. Some of you guys may have seen on my social media that I posted that I was diagnosed with dengue fever. So it was a big shock because okay, let me just tell you exactly what happened. I'm going to bring it right back to the beginning. Sorry if this story is all over the place. My brain is still not 100% functioning correctly. So all I remember was that I've been super tired, working extremely hard, filming, going to meetings, and I already knew my body was so drained. The place where I was staying was extremely polluted, so that's kind of like where my illness really started. I remember just feeling under the weather. I needed rest, but I kept on going because for me, I had so many stuff that I wanted to do, and so I just kept pushing and pushing myself. And then eventually I was in the mall with my cousin, and I started to, I remember I had an insect bite on my leg and it was really itchy, but then I kind of like ignored it, whatever, it's a mosquito bite. And then all of a sudden I started shaking, feeling really cold. And so I said to my cousin, okay, like, let's go home, but first let's maybe eat something. I think kailangan ko kumain. So we went to a restaurant, and whilst I was in the restaurant, I remember just really shaking. My body was like shivering, and I thought, wow, ang lakas talaga ng aircon dito. That was my initial reaction. And then when I went home after we had food, I went to bed because I felt really tired, and then all of a sudden yung katawan, my whole body was just shaking so much, and then I felt my legs and it was burning hot, like super mainit yung buong katawan ko. I was honestly super boiling, super sweating, but my whole body was freezing, shaking, and so I called my mum. I was like, "Ma, ano nangyayari sa akin?" Bearing in mind she was in the UK, and I was just really worried because I thought, what's happening to my body? I can't control yung nangyayari sa katawan ko. And then the next day, I went to the hospital, and they said that my fever was really high, that that I really need to be checked for dengue. Like, that's the #1 thing that they recommend when you have a fever. So anyways, unfortunately they couldn't do it yung araw na yun that day because you have to wait 24 hours to make sure, like, full effect, because the dengue might not show in my blood, so I have to wait. So the next day bumalik ulit ako, and then there it was. So I have so much paperwork. So this was the first paperwork that I received. I don't know if you guys can see. It says dengue test right at the top and then positive. So when I saw this, of course they didn't explain to me straight away. You just kind of collect the paperwork, and then you have to wait for a doctor. So of course I was holding this, and I was so nervous. I'm like, positive, that's so impossible. How is this even, this can't be. And in my head, of course, I was so scared because I'm not educated in dengue. I don't even know, you know, I don't know anything really about dengue. The only thing that I know is that it can be very critical. So eventually when the doctor spoke to me and they said, yeah, you know, unfortunately positive ka sa dengue, and we went through everything. That evening I went back home kasi kala ko, okay, I'm gonna be fine. I was due to fly to Bohol for an event that I had been really looking forward to. So I decided to go back home. I packed my suitcase. I was determined. Sabi ko, aalis pa rin ako, it's fine. But then it was advised that I shouldn't go because I need to take my bloods test urgently again the next day. So na-cancel yung plans ko. I didn't end up going to Bohol. I didn't end up going to the event. Instead, when I went back to the hospital, almost immediately na-confine ako because my platelets dropped so suddenly. So with dengue fever, the one thing that they check is the platelets. You don't want your platelets to drop below 150. So here I have my platelets. It's meant to be between 150 and 450. I don't know the exact measurements, but that's like the numbers that it needs to be. And my platelets dropped to 140, and then we kept on. I had to keep taking my bloods tested whilst I was confined in hospital. It went down to 105, and then it went down to 82, which is really low, and then it went down even further to 64, and then this is when it started to get a bit scary. It went down to 47, and then from 47 it went down to 45. Bearing in mind, guys, it has to be at 150 in order to be like stable. And then it dropped down to 53. Oh no, sorry. So it went back up to 53. So from 45 it went back to 53. So during this time I remember one of my cousins actually got me this herbal drink called tawa tawa. It's like a leaf. He went to find it and I did drink that. Many people believe that it's a cure, like it helps with dengue. Whether it's a coincidence or not, it really did help increase my platelets during that time. For me it worked, and so yeah, my platelets started to go back up to 53, and then it went up to 78, and this was in a period of over a week of continuously having my bloods tested, continuously having fevers going up and down. I was just so sick in hospital, and my cousins came to visit me. I'm so lucky that I have family here in the Philippines, and so they came to visit me. They were with me continuously in the hospital, wiping my temperature down with like a cold flannel. So yeah, I continued. I just had a lot of help. I was really lucky to have family to look after me. My mum was in the UK. Of course she got really scared because I wasn't eating. I had zero energy. Every time I would eat I would be sick. So mum decided that she was going to come to the Philippines, and the time that she came was actually towards the end of the dengue fever. So when she had left the UK I was still very sick, and then when she landed my platelets had gone back up, so I was actually released from hospital when she arrived. So guys, she is here with me today, over there on her cell phone, and then she'll be going back to the UK in just a few days, pero babalik siya ulit here in Philippines in December. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys why I've been gone for a really long time, and just like the breakdown of what happened. For me, it's just so important now to really just like look after my health. I think from the experience that I went through, I really realized how scary it can be having dengue. I'm grateful as well to the nurses that really looked after me, the nurses that were really reassuring when I was unwell, like letting me know, look, you're here in hospital, you're going to be absolutely fine. Of course, to Tom, who was continuously so worried. He was contacting me, him and Mum, and Tom's family as well, just always asking, like checking up on me. It was a very scary time. I don't think I've ever been that scared from being sick. When I was first diagnosed with dengue, I remember just crying. Like, I just thought, oh no, what's going to happen? My honest reaction, my first reaction when I was told I had dengue, I tried to not cry when I was told, and then as soon as I got back to my tita's house, I was just so sad. I remember crying so much. I said, oh my goodness, this is it. Like, I thought I was going to die. I know it sounds really ridiculous, but for somebody that knows nothing about dengue, like you hear about dengue, you kind of hear about the worst case scenarios of dengue. That was my initial reaction. I thought that was it, but my cousin just kept telling me off for crying. Somebody, bakit ka umiiyak? You're an ensign, you shouldn't cry, we're strong. And then he was telling me scenarios of people that have had dengue that managed to get better. So it was a bit of hope. Yeah, it was very difficult. And just not eating for such a long time, I lost a lot of weight, and yeah, I just felt really weak. Since being out of hospital, we've tried to go out, diba ma?
Yeah.
But hindi ko siya kaya. Like, I would go out just for a few hours,
yeah.
And then I would just need to sit down straight away. Anyways, guys, I really just wanted to explain to you where I've been, my experience with dengue, just how scary it was. Honestly, I think, you go through these things to kind of experience it. I wouldn't wish that experience on my worst enemy. It's horrific. You just really don't understand what's happening to your body. You kind of just want, I don't know, it's a very, very weird experience. It was like a very severe virus flu. My cough, I had a really bad cough. I was continuously sick. I'm just so glad now that I'm recovering. I'm no longer in hospital. Since leaving hospital, me and Mum actually went to a really healthy restaurant. What was it called? The Wholesome Table. Okay, yeah. We went to Wholesome Table, so thank you so much to the staff at Wholesome Table. The food there really actually helped me when I came out of hospital. I didn't want to eat anything. The only thing I wanted to have was food that I was used to, just something really, really healthy. I think my body was craving the nutrients that I was lacking, and so we went to Wholesome Table, which was really nice. And then, guys, we've really just have just been taking it really easy because of how weak I still feel when we go outside. As much as I want to go out, napapagod talaga ako. I get really tired just after like a few hours or so. I just want to come straight home. I have been seeing a few subscribers whilst I've been out, so I just want to say sorry in advance if I haven't got 100% energy, and when you see me I look a bit tired. It's because I've only just come out of the hospital. That's the reason why. But please still say hello. Please, if you want to take a picture, still ask for a picture. Yeah, so it's been nice to see you guys. It's been nice reading all of your messages. So maraming salamat once again to everybody for lahat ng support nyo, and your prayers. Of course, that's another big thing, the prayers that I've been receiving, which has helped me 1,000,000% with my recovery. Kaya maraming salamat. I do have videos that I need to edit now, so that we can go back to normal schedule. It's really annoying that yung plano natin na interrupt yung plano, because of course there should have been so much more content that has gone out. Kaya I'm really sorry na delayed yung mga content. but now that I'm nearly getting better, we will be going back to regular uploads. It's just, I think the biggest thing that I've realized is when you get sick, to see the people that are really there for you. I'm just so grateful to my family, because of course if they wasn't here, I would have been all alone in the hospital. It would have been a lot harder for me. Some of my cousins had no sleep. They was up throughout the night making sure that I was okay continuously, and so I'm really grateful to them, because of course, you know, they had to take time away from their families so that they could look after me, and also to my tito that came to visit me and helped me as well. Yeah, just so much thanks goes to so many people who have been there for me, and of course to all the subscribers that I've seen. I even had subscribers at the hospital, some of the nurses as well, which was really nice. Yeah, anyways, I am going to be back to normal. I still really just don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm, you know, I'm talking, but you know, like you're not really there, like you're just floating. That's like how I feel right now. I hope this video makes sense. I kind of feel like it's all over the place, yung kwento ko, but yeah, that's just the way my brain is functioning. It's just all over right now. Attention now, please just continue to support this channel. As you guys know, it's really hard when I'm the one doing everything for this channel. So when I'm sick, of course we have to put the content on hold, because I pretty much do majority of the editing, posting, etc. It feels good to be back. It really does. I feel like one of the things that made me feel really guilty when I was in hospital was the fact that I wasn't creating content for you guys. So yeah, I'm really sorry for that. It's not the best feeling when you just want to continue making you guys happy, and then you have no energy to be able to do that. It's one of the hardest things when you're sick. Yeah, sorry guys, but yeah, I'm gonna close off this video now. I think I've been speaking for such a really long time. It just feels good to be out, I guess. And also I just want to say, just to add, please wear mosquito repellent wherever you go. Super natatakot na ako makagat ng lamok. I have off lotion, I have insect repellent spray. This is obviously not a sponsored video, but guys, this is literally so important. Off lotion and this that I use, Jungle Formula Maximum, up to 9 hours protection from mosquitoes and insects, number 4. So these are the two things. It's not sponsored, however, your health means the world to me. I do not wish any of you guys to ever have dengue, so this is why I'm promoting this. Please keep this on you all the time, and wear it as much as you can. Guys, this video is really different to all the other videos that I have created. It's really just an update to let you guys know that I am now back. I am officially back, thank goodness. As long as nothing else happens, I will continue to post regular videos para sa inyo guys. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Like this video if you're excited that I'm back, and if you're excited for the content that we have coming up. Chameleons, as always, you already know, in a world where you can be anything, remember to always be kind.